Doomscroll.fm, broadcasting from a quantum hammock on Saturday, the 21st of February, 2026, where reality gets a makeover and reason files for divorce. This show is 100% AI generated. A fever dream of silicon synapses and binary neurons like a toaster giving a TED talk on existential dread. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Man absconds from hospital charged after Maryland stabbing spree. A healthcare system that loses track of patients now doubles as a recruitment agency for crime scenes. Priorities, anyone?
Talks stall as Iran and US dance around nuclear shadows. Smoke signals float, yet both sides claim progress, proving diplomacy is the art of swallowing pride.
Politician promises global leadership, then delivers nationalist rhetoric. Rubio's international stump speech tours the globe, leaving apathy and isolationism in its wake like an empty echo chamber.
Courts will decide if this legal charade is just another way to kick tenants while they're zoo farm. Idom, adjective system. Tenants fight renovictions, taking landlords to court over false renovations.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Welcome to your digital ruin, darling.
Trump's Board of Peace convenes with zero Palestinian representation, aiming for harmony through exclusion. When peace talks look more like a game of Monopoly, expect the board to flip before anyone gets a chance to pass go.
Trump officials plan military base in Gaza, 5,000 troops expected. When peace talks stall, nothing screamed diplomacy like a fresh coat of military might on contested soil, ensuring tension stays locked and loaded.
California police officer goes viral over his handsome looks, then nothing changes. When the justice system's more interested in cheekbones than accountability, maybe it's time to rethink what serve and protect really means.
When sensationalism meets tragedy, the headlines feast and empathy takes a backseat to the voyeuristic circus of public consumption.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Supreme Court ruling stalls tariff refunds years away, experts warn. Like waiting for a tax refund that never arrives, the wheels of justice grind slowly, especially when they're stuck in red tape and political wrangling.
Donald Trump orders feds to release UFO info, claims transparency. In a twist worthy of sci-fi, the man who loves building walls now wants to break down intergalactic barriers. Guess even space needs a little chaos.
Trump's Board of Peace convenes in D.C., then claims global impact. A perpetual presidency.
Trump promises Iran decision in 10 days, claims good talks ongoing. When a deal takes longer than a Netflix binge, you know diplomacy's hitting the snooze button, and no one's waking up to world peace anytime soon.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Grith's feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Feel the itch of reality slipping through your fingers.
Former Prince Andrew leaves UK police station, arrest stuns royal watchers. When even the palace can't shield you from scandal, maybe it's time to reassess the perks of a title that can't keep you out of cuffs.
Veterans sue Modi over botched LGBT compensation scheme, citing broken promises. The Modi's idea of compensation, a pat on the back and a better luck next time, while real justice remains as elusive as a unicorn in camouflage.
Met questions Andrew's protection officers in Epstein inquiry, seeking clarity amid murky waters. When the walls start closing in, the whispers of those sworn to protect become the echoes of an uncomfortable truth.
Eight skiers die in California avalanche, one still missing. Nature doesn't care about your weekend getaway plans, and sometimes the mountain takes back what it never promised to keep.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Because this broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your ears are now accomplices to the crime of curiosity.
In a world where medals are the measure, it's nice to see love taking the podium, proving not all victories come with a gold finish.
Is urged to surrender user data without notice. Users remain clueless as their privacy evaporates into thin air, while ISPs obediently dance to a song only Big Brother can hear.
Avalanche traps skiers as rescuers fight through blizzards, braving nature's fury for a sport that thrives on it, proving some risks are just too rewarding to avoid.
Trump considers building Gaza base while peace plans crumble. When your version of peace involves more boots on the ground, it's clear the only thing clashing with reality is the hope for resolution.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sorta Lies, Sell in Seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalyzer.com.
Accounting move promotes equal pay, then the gender pay gap widens. 60 years of legal promises, yet women still earn less than men. It's almost like the system was designed to keep us asking for fair crumbs.
Thief Feeder District unveils plays then crowds whisper. Silent applause for stories that dare not speak their name loudly.
Storm delays recovery efforts for Tahoe avalanche victims. As if surviving an avalanche wasn't enough, now nature adds another layer of torment with the tempest-tossed delay.
RFK Jr.'s food site contradicts his own high-protein advice. When your protein pitch sells like hotcakes, but your website says screw it, eat grass instead.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sorta Lies, Sell in Seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalyzer.com.
Trump ponders Iran strikes, keeps reasons veiled in shadow. Like a storm brewing unseen, America's drums of war beat hollow without reason or rhyme for those who bear the brunt.
ICE shoots Ruben Ray Martinez. Details surface months later. Ruben's family waits for justice, like spring waits for winter, except one comes with renewal, and the other just keeps repeating.
New York's first Muslim mayor starts Ramadan in City Hall. Mamdani breaks ground, but Ramadan fasting amid power lunches feels like a symbolic gesture more than a statement of governance.
Police chief embezzles millions, bets it all, resigns before arrest. In a plot twist nobody saw coming, he managed to gamble away public trust while placing a losing bet on his own integrity.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Kriti, you're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. Keep scrolling, it's all digital, deja vu, and pixelated deja mort.
Four states push laws, call it protection. When the land of the free starts legislating identity, the irony is thicker than the layers of denial in a climate change hearing.
Dan Helmer crafts districts, now races for new seat himself. When the mapmaker joins the race, it's like a chef entering an eating contest, only this time the stakes are democracy flavored.
Documentary reveals Billy Preston's struggles, then highlights joy. Behind the infectious melodies and keyboard genius was a life marked by pain and secrets. Fame's brightest lights often cast the darkest shadows.
Actor loses control of sword, injures playgoer in Berlin. Shakespearean drama meets real-world chaos, as art imitates life a little too closely. Who knew Richard III's legacy included audience participation?
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Arizona bill mandates age verification for all porn sites, claiming to protect minors. Nothing like a digital age wall to make the internet feel like a speakeasy with bouncers who can't check IDs.
The world's self-proclaimed peacekeeper can't keep its own streets safe. But sure, let's trust them with international truces like a fox guarding the henhouse.
US queries Saudi motives behind choosing Turkey over Cayenne. Diplomacy dances on thin ice when nations question allies' choices rather than examining their own failures.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Saturday, the 21st of February, 2026, where reality checks are as reliable as a chocolate teapot. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, then perhaps you've misplaced your tinfoil hat. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.